and then a couple of the fun things about our experiences. So we take a facilitator first approach. So we try to always design so that the people facilitating these career sessions like have a good amount of control over each experience. But then we want to kind of empower the user too. So I can kind of stop this, start this whenever I want, and then whoever's going to jump into this, you'll be the one who kind of initiates the hey, I'm here, supervisor, and you do that. You have like a little smartwatch on your hand, and just with your open hand, you just press it and hold it for 3 seconds, and then the person will start talking. And if for any reason you miss what she says, or I think this one's a guy who narrates this, you just press that watch again and hold it, and he'll repeat the last thing. So, and it's fully guided, so he'll take you through everything from start to finish.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're good now.
Perfect, you can hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, you can answer your watch.
Okay, so I, like this?
Yeah, so you'll look at the face of your watch, perfect, you got it. And if you look to your left, that's kind of your workbench where everything's going to be unfolding when you get started here.
So Vince is playing virtual reality here at EPC Jobs in Peterborough. The virtual reality is designed to enhance career-making decision processes. The use of VR allows job seekers to experience an occupation firsthand while educating and empowering them
We're over here.
to more confidently prepare for the future. So this is on until 2 p.m. today, right, guys?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is Vince, first time VR, and I think he's going to try to weld something. This is what he sees on the screen.
His supervisor's trying to give him the rundown right now. So.
Okay. Yeah, Vince can hear what's going on, we can't.
And kickstarting it with a welding mask here. So supervisor says put the welding mask on, and then he says pull it down over your face so you don't go blind from the welds. And now he's given him some instructions around like the different type of welding. I think it's talking about TIG, MIG, and stick, and I believe this one is all about stick welding.
Okay.
So he says important parts of stick welding, the clamp, which you put the electrode in, and he wants Vince to grab the stick, which he got it on the first try. And then after he talks about this, he's going to talk about the electrode sticks, which is the thing that actually conducts the weld.
Now, how accurate is the welding in this game?
So mechanically, it's identical. The one thing that we don't do an exact job of replicating is like the tactile sensation of welding.
Right.
So this tool is kind of like a preamble to do, like, does the environment, does the atmosphere, does the kind of the mechanics of this career interest somebody? And then the next steps, if somebody is into this, would be actually looking for somebody local who could like let them try welding for the first time. So this is kind of like, it's a precursor to doing job sampling, and the whole concept here is that by giving people exposure to all these different quick career snippets, they can then make a better decision about where they want to go and look further into job sampling.
Okay.
Instead of kind of the traditional way right now, which is just like kind of what do you like, what do you want to do, those more old school personality quizzes, and then job sample. This is kind of like that in between, so that rather than spending a ton of time and a ton of money trying to coordinate 50 job samples, we can narrow the focus down based on kind of how they responded to some things in VR.
Very neat.
And Vince, he's already well on his way to welding. Fumbling a little bit with the clamp, but he's
I would not hire this welder. But maybe in time.
And then one of the other big parts about stick welding, because of the way the little electrode sticks are covered with the flux, that actually is what protects the weld. When you're done welding, you actually have to chisel and clean each and every one of the welds. Before you can brush it, you gotta chisel it. And as you chisel, you'll see it's gonna like knock the actual slag off the weld.
Oh, neat.
So again, like mechanically exactly the same as what stick welding is. It's like all the different components. You can even tweak the electrode settings on it to make the welds more powerful and whatnot. But things like the weight of the hammer, there's ways to do that, but we just wanted to make it kind of like a simple, easy, quick way for people to try these different experiences that like they might have never thought about up until now.
Around?
I'll put you in the free play of heavy equipment.
Okay.
So it's just like a lot less narration. You're just gonna you're gonna be in it.
Just give her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's right over your head.
Oh, neat.
And just like that. And I'll give you one headphone in case you need some help. And then all we do on here.
What if you have to go to the bathroom in here?
That's not simulated.
Yeah.
No, that's still real.
That's real.
We'll give you a virtual potty.
Yeah. That's a hard no.
And then I'm gonna give you that, and I'm just gonna press a key on my keyboard, and it's gonna reset your view. So just look straight forward for me. Perfect. One more time. There we go. And then you can kind of adjust the chair a little bit to whatever feels comfortable. And in a second, your hand will pull in from the window if you pull it away from. See how your one hand is stuck inside? There you go. Perfect. So this experience, you're operating an excavator, and it's set to free play. So with a free play, there's no like tutorial. It's just kind of like if somebody's gone through the tutorial and they want to use this for 5 minutes or 5 hours, this would be what they try out. So like a real excavator, you got to start it up first. Key is just down there hanging and right into the ignition, and then to the right. You'll feel it kick on, and try grabbing it a little bit more forward. There you go. And then you have 4 controls. So the 2 in front of you are going to control your excavator tracks, and then the right joystick and the left joystick control everything else. So what you're going to want to do first is drive the excavator up to that dump truck by using the 2 joysticks directly in front of you. And they're individual track controls. So both forward, you're going to go forward, one back.
Oh my God. What am I doing?
And you're going to keep going forward, and you'll see to the right there's like a trench with a bunch of rocks in it. Your goal is to fill that dump truck up with the rocks in that trench. So now grab your left joystick and move it to the right.
My left.
Far left. And that's going to control your carriage position. And now if you push that same left joystick forward, you're going to see your dipper in front of you. It's going to move out. And now your right joystick, the far right, straight forward is going to control your boom. And then to the left and to the right is going to control a bucket curl. And now you have to combine all those movements to get the rubble into the truck without breaking everything.
What?
And remember the right and left on that joystick? That's kind of like your finishing move right there.
Oh, what am I doing? You have to have Wemyss?
And right joystick straight backwards, and it'll pull your whole arm up. Or left joystick backwards, I think it is. There you go.
Imagine those people walking over.
A little bit too deep with the bucket scoop there.
Did I get the job?